Please explain the higher self.
Okay, nice and sweet. The higher self is a body of memory. Any life you ever experience on the planet Earth, the higher self holds in itself, not in non-chronological order. Most important events of your previous lives, the characters you played in the past, are all in your higher self, those memories. There's a short explanation of what is higher self. Higher self designs to download everything what you're experiencing while being on the planet Earth. Most important things, pivotal experience you have, and it's holding in itself. What is a routine, not important, disappearing. It goes into unknown. So basically, when you're tapping into your higher self, which we call past life regression, that's tapping into your higher self. You might recall events which you experienced in the past lifetimes, but it will be hard to distinguish when exactly. Only by observing what you're wearing or what people around you wearing, you can more or less guess what time period you lived. But also we have to remember, like by tapping into a higher self, you might recall memories which you choose to forget, and that's why you're here. So to let those things go, because you're not the same person who you were in the past. There's the roles you played. Now it's different role. And also your higher self holds in itself all the important skills in the form of you ever experienced. When you embodying this physical body, it's with the time, when you're taking physical body, with the time, and I spoke about this before, like all the kids act similarly, and as you grow, you downloading your personality. Your personality is a collective of all the personalities you've been before. That's why all souls are so complicated and complex and balanced, because most of them being in both genders, and it's hard to complete them, hard someone to be around them, with them. They're wise, they're knowledgeable, they're quickly very judgmental, because if you don't live up to their standards, they see no value in you. So yeah, this is higher self. The purpose of higher self is for you to remember who you are and to record your daily activities.
What would you have to say for people who always ask, how do they access their higher self? I mean, it's something they're probably constantly in access, right? It's a part of you.
The higher self is designed not to be accessed. It's giving you what you will sip out from it into you, whatever you need for this current lifetime. And it's designed basically like one-way highway to record everything which happened with you during the day, all your experiences.
Can our higher self split itself into multiple incarnations at the same time?
No. It's not higher self with splitting. The higher self, like I said, is a body of memory inside of much bigger consciousness, which is your creator. So your creator in itself can have many, many, many other higher selves, which connect to different humans, or which having incarnation on this reality or on any other reality. So that your creator spontaneously having many, many lifetimes of different realities, realms, even on different parts of universe. That can be, yes, spontaneously the creator. But your higher self is just a bulk of memory of who you are. When time comes, when you graduate the school and you're ready to move on, or you can choose, you can embody your higher self, in other words, to become this collective being with all the experiences which will be intact you had in the past. You embrace your true self, or you move on and you become a higher self with the time, and then you create new, you let part of your energy go into the new being, which will start reincarnational cycle as a human on this planet or another planet. Then you becoming creator. So basically, you can or you can be immersed into your creator, become part of your creator, like drop of the water into the ocean. So choices are two: or you become a part of your creator, involved in, and become part of something much bigger than you ever been. So, or you become creator yourself, and you allow in your body space for new higher self to be created for someone else on the planet Earth or some other physical or non-physical reality. This is complex.
A question we often get as well: do we all have a higher self?
Yeah, of course.
Even a young soul, baby.
It's higher self. It's just body of memory, which is important for you to have access when time comes, to have complete access to it, to embody all the lives you lived before. If you had access now to your higher self, this life will become almost unbearable. Imagine you remember everything you experienced in the past, and some events or some experiences were they tragic. We've been killed, we experience atrocities.
It's too much.
You play all the roles, especially when I'm talking about old souls, and it will be almost impossible to live with that. But when time comes and then you're ready to graduate this school, when you're in the place of, when you stop judging, when you're in a place of acceptance, everything and anything around you, and see purpose to it, then you will be able to embody all those experiences, all those characters you've been before. Then you'll be ready to deal with that bulk of information and knowledge. So this is why it holds separately from you, constantly recording everything you experience, but never becomes part of you until you're ready to embrace it, to embrace your true self.
Do we arrive with the information that it gives us access to, or is it something that we're constantly in connection with? Does our higher self communicate with us? Like, is it a voice in our head?
No, it's not consciousness. It's not consciousness. All right, let me give you this analogy. How come when child born and the soul we take over the child has no memory of the past incarnations? Because everything you ever remembered, everything you remember being in non-physical world, being in a form of spirit, before you take a life, or before you step into the physical world, or to take over the fetus, all that information has to go somewhere. All your experiences you had, it gets drawn back into your higher self. So you coming here with the bare minimum information, which almost no knowledge, no information, embodying this, it's just the energy. The life energy takes over the fetus to create, so it become a human, because without soul, fetus cannot exist. And that everything which you remember, it gets drawn back into your higher self, and it opens creates another room or another character. Every visit, let me give you this image, it's like a one room in your higher self, like to occupy space. This is where you was past life, 2 lives before, 3 lives before, 5. So the older you are, more reincarnations you have, more experiences you have. The bigger your higher self, and also your soul. It's also occupies space, also much bigger than compared to the young souls. And being old souls, are you growing? You got so much to download information from your higher self compared to the young souls. So baby souls were having first visit on the planet Earth. So, and that's why taking longer to download information, because it's so much there. But everything you downloaded is relevant to this life, what you came to experience or what you came to provide or to help others with.
Yeah. So more of a storage facility than a live communicating consciousness that is constantly guiding you.
Yeah, your guides, those are helping you. You got your spirit guides, and then you got planners who planning your life. Yeah. They can step in and they see if you're not going the way, things not going the way they planned, they can terminate your presence on this planet. If you are experimenting with the drugs or everything going down the drain and you're degrading instead of being upgraded, they can remove you, basically just like pull the plug. and then in your sleep, in your sleep, someone can appear on the other side, like quick removal. Those planets have ability to add branches to your life tree, to the tree of your destiny, or they can cut branches off. But the spirit guides are here to make sure you're having a safe journey and you experience what you have to experience, and you do not experience what you're not supposed to experience.
For everyone watching, please, if you have any questions, we'll do a part 2 on the higher self, and please just leave them in the comment box below for us.